Hi, my name is Jay Grams. My family has owned the Volo Auto Museum since 1960. We have a few hundred of the most exciting collector cars, and they're all for sale in one location. I personally have handpicked them from around the country. Welcome to my sales shop. Come on, let's go for a spin. I'm very excited about this car. It's a 1967 Corvette coupe, 327 with a 4-speed, and guess what? It is numbers match, nut and bolt body off frame restoration. That's not even the best part. It's a factory air conditioned car. It blows cold air, has power steering, power 4-wheel disc brakes, power windows, has a speed minder, has side exhaust. This is an ultimate combination of goodies. If you find air conditioning in one of these, typically it's an automatic. To find air and a 4-speed and power steering and brakes, this is just an awesome car, and the restoration is phenomenal. It's done to NCRS standards. You can go to volocars.com and you can look at all the pictures, top to bottom. You can read the description. You can get prices on every one of our cars for sale, including a monthly finance payment as well. That's at volocars.com. If you enjoy the videos, subscribe to our YouTube channel, click on the bell icon so you can see the next one that's posted. But for right now, join me. Let's go for a spin. Now I'm holding this book here. It's got a lot of miscellaneous receipts and documentation to the work that's been done to the car. This is mostly from the previous owner. I think the car was already restored, and then he brought it up to the next level and just dialed in a lot of things. The car is really amazing. Fit and finish is better than it would have been when it was new. But we also have the NCRS shipping report for when it was sold new. So anyway, the gentleman was doing it to NCRS standards. The intention was to get it judged. Unfortunately, he passed away. The body was off the frame. The entire underside, it's detailed like a little model car. All the components, suspension front and back is completely rebuilt. All the bushings and ball joints and shocks and springs and all the hardware. It is independent suspension front and back. You look up at the motor, it's all clean Chevy orange. I could see the lower ignition shielding, the fuel pump, the starter, all that's correct, and it looks like new. It has the correct canister type oil filter. It has a VIN number matching 67 Muncie 4-speed transmission and all the related parts, the shift linkage, all that's nice and clean. 4-wheel disc brakes, calipers, the brake lines, the emergency brake cables, all that looks to be in excellent shape. The fiberglass floors, they came new. They're raw fiberglass. They're not painted black. They're raw fiberglass. They're all nice and clean. The rear spare tire carrier is in mint condition. The frame and chassis is all painted a semi-gloss black. They even went as far as putting the assembly line markings and tags on the suspension and chassis components. The steering mechanisms up front, it's all replaced, all new. And then of course you have side pipes, so it's the chambered pipes in there. They got a nice sound, which you'll hear towards the end of this video. Now let's talk about the body. I love the coupe. They're actually a lot more difficult to come by than a convertible. Excuse me. This is one of just a handful of cars where the coupe is actually more desirable than the convertible, just because of the shape, the design of it. So really try looking for a 67 coupe. You'll find 10 of them, 9 will be convertibles. So anyway, the body, the fit and finish, like I said earlier, is better than it left the factory. All these gaps are real nice and square and flush. These headlights fit beautifully. Doors fit beautifully, and I don't see any damage. Clean wheel well lips. There's no cracking, no weird spots from body work, no shrinkage. I didn't find anything like that. The body is just spot on, mint everywhere. No cracking anywhere. I mean, you always find a little something, but not on this one. It's painted its original color, Marlboro Maroon. It has real tiny metal flake in it. It's all laid out evenly. It's all one color, and it's polished like glass. So again, the paint is outstanding. The doors fit beautifully all around the roof line here. You know, normally a door just has to fit here and here. This has to fit all the way around. And if you didn't pay attention to how nice that shuts, that's amazing. I think the windshield was replaced. That's real clear. I think it's new. The rest of the glass is the soft gray tinted glass. It's in very good shape. All of the chrome, emblems, all of it was either re-chromed or replaced. The tail lights, license plate frame, the correct antenna, all the stainless trim is real nice. This is actually a date-coded mirror. There's a little tiny date in the glass there, so it's a correct dated mirror. The side pipe covers are mint. Has the correct rally wheels with all the new trim. 67 only. Use the small center cap. Has some real nice radial tires with the thin white stripe. Headlights work. They actually have electric motor conversion, Detroit speed electric motor conversions. They work real nicely. Power windows, they go right up and down. So, I can talk about the outside all day. It's so beautiful. Let's check out the inside. So we were selling these, or my dad was selling these in the early 70s when they were just used cars. We have a picture of about 10 of these lined up, big block cars, and on the window, I think it's like $3,000, $2,800. So my dad's been dealing in these forever. That is the original door panel, so there is some delamination right at the armrest level there, but it is the original door panel. And that's really about the only flaw in the interior. Everything just fits nice. It just feels right, like it's right. The dash pads, I'm told, are original. They're mint. The instruments are the original, but they were all restored, so they're all pristine. That's the speed minder, that dial. You want it to buzz at 110 to let you know you're going too fast. That's where you leave it, right there. It does have, well, the clock is ticking. Factory air, so you have the vent and the knobs, but look at all the knobs sparkle. The radio works. Glove box door is in excellent shape. It's got a nice liner. It's got the pouch. The light works. It's all neat and tidy. Under the dash, the interior lights work. Steering wheel has no cracks. The center console's in mint shape. It has the correct reverse lockout shifter. Here's the power window switches. It has the correct seat belts in really nice shape. And the chrome and everything is just sparkling. The seats have been recushioned and reupholstered. Carpet front to back has been replaced. It does have the original jack. You probably won't see it, but the jack is strapped down like it's supposed to be behind there. I used to ride in the back of these when I was a little kid, no car seat. So the dome light works. The headliner and visors are mint. Really, really mint condition. The passenger side door panel looks practically new. So the only flaw is really in that driver's door panel and the armrest pad there. It's got reproduction floor mats. The door jambs are painted real slick. The weather strips and sill plates were replaced. The paint even feels slick to the touch. So this is the VIN number matching 327, 300 horsepower. The dates, the codes, the casting all seems to line up properly. All the original manifolds, valve covers, air cleaner assembly. It's got the dip in there. Original ignition shielding, upper and lower. It has power brake system. They did add the power steering, so it's a power steering conversion, so that's all new. The alternator is the correct numbered restored alternator. The carburetor is restored. It's also the correct numbered unit. This whole cooling system, the rubber flap is correct, the radiator, the shroud, the clutch fan, the reproduction hoses and clamps, all that looks correct. Has the expansion tank over here, and here's the factory air conditioning system. It's been restored. It's updated to 134 Freon. The hinge, all the nuts and bolts. The wiring harness, I believe, was rebuilt as well. So you got a really well-detailed engine compartment with lots of goodies. Power steering, power brakes, and air conditioning. I bought this car down in Tennessee, and I do buy about 1,000 cars a year. This is one of maybe 10 or 15. I actually got on the phone and called my dad immediately because I was just so excited to tell him about it, because I know he loves these cars. And he couldn't wait to see it. When it got delivered, it was like Christmas here in Volo. And the car lived up to both of our expectations. Really amazing. This door shut just as good as the other door. So this is a special opportunity. Do not compare this to a convertible or a 4-speed without air or something that's not nut and bolt restored or not number matching. It has everything going for it. So try and find another one just like this. You probably won't. It's a rare special opportunity. Go to volocars.com. That's my impression. Talk to the salesman, ask them your questions. They're there to help you out. They can help get this delivered to your driveway. They can even help you finance this car if you go to volocars.com. And please subscribe to the YouTube channel and click on that bell icon. That way you can be the first to see the next one posted. Thanks for watching.